my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public, so please subscribe to our channel. We got an interesting line of inquiry regarding the starting of a business. And I think it's important to talk about because in a lot of situations, the seed money for a business of one spouse might well come from the other spouse. So I'll give you an example. Let's say there's a guy, he's a doctor, he's got assets, he marries somebody, she wants to start a business, she's starting a business, QVC or some kind of business or professional business of some sort. So he gives her $100,000, $200,000, help her start the business, and with that she gets a facility, she hires personnel, she does a lot of marketing, and wouldn't you know it, the business is successful. The business is thriving, and it goes on, and it's making a lot of money. Maybe it's making comparable money to what her husband is making, maybe a little less, but it's a thriving business. Now, 15 years later, divorce. The question becomes, is the husband in that example entitled to get his seed money back? In other words, now that they're getting divorced, is he entitled to the money that he put in, which was used to start the business? And the answer is yes and no. He's not entitled to get the business, I put in this money, and therefore, since I put it in, it comes back to me. He's not entitled to it for that reason. But let's remember, this business started during the marriage. If the business is a failure, he wouldn't get the money back because there's no way to give it back. But if the business is successful, it's a marital asset. He is now entitled to a piece of that business. Just like she would be entitled to a piece of his business, he's entitled to a piece of her business. So they're going to look at that business. They're going to figure out what the value is. If that business is worth $1 million, guess what? Half of that million is his. So yeah, he may not get the seed money back because it's seed money, but he's got his interest in the business. And you know what? If the business is successful, it's worth more than the seed money that he got. It's worth more than that because he's got the seed money plus the increased value of it as the business has grown. So a person won't necessarily get their investment back because they made an investment, but they will get their share of a marital asset. And if that business is a marital asset, they'll be entitled to their piece of it too. If you have any questions about what's going on with your businesses and your divorce, give us a call. We'll be glad to help you out.